Wow, we're in it now. All right. Well, we're going to be right back with Brian T. Shirley and the Rock and Wrap Up and the BTS Entertainment Corner. You're listening to What's the Story? I'm Janice Hermson.
It's the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up with your host, Jason Hadley. Footage of a German shepherd struggling to get free during a scene is raising concerns about animal abuse on the set of the upcoming movie A Dog's Purpose. Animal rights groups have been more active in ensuring the safety of non-human actors ever since Disney forced that kid to shoot 17 old yellers for a good take. Guys, it was a different time. A movie producer is hinting that basketball great Blake Griffin may star in a reboot of the 1992 Wesley Snipes Woody Harrelson movie White Men Can't Jump. By the way, white men can jump. It's just statistically more often from bridges and rooftops. Game of Thrones star Una Chaplin says viewers don't have to watch the show for nudity, as that's what porn is for. Well, all that'd be left would be the bearded, dirty, inbred male characters. And that's what Duck Dynasty's for. And that's the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rock and Wrap Up.
Welcome back. Wow, that was the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up. And now it's time for Brian T. Shirley, who hosts our BTS Entertainment Corner. Welcome, Brian.
Yes. Jason was a little hard on the bearded guys.
Wasn't he, though? A little
Wow.
bit. A little bit. Maybe I need to screen some of these little intros, huh?
Well, that's why I sent you several of them. Anyway.
What, are you scolding me now? Are you scolding me?
No, it's your show, ma'am. You do whatever you feel is right. Today we have an interesting BTS Entertainment Corner. I'm going to feature somebody, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I got to talk to her because I don't want to come on and talk about her without getting her permission. But she's a casting director. Right. The only reason I bring it up is because in one of the videos I was watching, she was talking about one of the auditions that she, well, the question was, she's been 15 years of doing casting, what audition stood out? And it was one of the guys from, I think the guy's name is Moa from, he just mentioned Game of Thrones. And he went in and did a dance. There's a language that they speak, that's made up language. And in his audition for the bad guy that they could not find, he went in and did a dance and blew them away and got the audition. And they'd been looking all over Europe, and she came to the U.S. and said, "All right, we're going to look here." And but I'll go into more detail when I bring her. I'm not going to bring her on, but when I talk about her, if I can. But today, what we're going to talk about, first of all, is the Sundance Film Festival. I don't know if you folks are familiar with it there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But just in case, I guess I'll give a little bit of a background, and then you'll see why I'm bringing this up. It was founded in 1978 by Robert Redford. It's the world's largest showcase for independent films, which is what we really push here on BTS Entertainment Corner. But in recent years, it has grown from a small, informal festival into an enormous marketplace. It attracts A-list stars, and they appear, when they do small films, it usually goes to Sundance. And now Sundance has just become a haven for independent movies. And in 2006, for an example, Little Miss Sunshine was screened there and became a mega hit. And it takes place each January in the winter in the resort town of Park City, Utah. And it was originally what Robert Redford was doing in 1978. He was doing this to attract more filmmakers to Utah. I didn't know if Dennis or y'all wanted to remark on that, if you had any experience with it.
He's being very quiet
I'm not
today.
going to say a word.
Okay. So the reason I bring this up, and this is kind of in the vein of Dennis, I wanted to give a little background on it, too, just in case there's people out there that hadn't had any experience with it or probably heard about it but didn't know what it was about. And we're current on this show, especially today. I'll tell you how current we are. This just happened yesterday. The Sundance Film Festival was yesterday.
Woo-hoo.
And I sent Janice, and I believe she's got it up. If not, I'm sure she'll put it up soon. A movie that just screened yesterday at Sundance called Stronger Than Pretty. And the filmmaker and I have been corresponding back and forth all week, and it's just that I haven't seen the film, but I've seen the trailer. Did you get a chance to watch the trailer, Jan?
I did not. I don't know that I saw that post, I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to look for it right now while you're chatting so I can get that on the page.
I'll forward the Facebook page to you, and everything's on there as well. But it looks really good. This is really
I have it
well
here.
done.
I did not see it.
Okay.
But I'll get it on the page now.
Beautiful. This was written by Jarrett Martino and Pat Branch. The screenplay is by Janet Martino himself. He's actually an actor, too, but this is his production company that has put this film out, Jarrett Martino Productions. The film is based on his mother, and that's what's really cool about this. It's a young mother's American dream, and it turns into a living nightmare until she finds the inner strength to hear a voice she hadn't heard before, her own. And I think this kind of ties in with what's going on with all the feminist movement these days, too. Not that it has nothing to do with Trump or the march, but it does.
I was going to say, how does that tie in?
I mean, it doesn't do it with that, but it does in a way with, just the strong woman thing that we're seeing.
Gotcha.
So the title, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Stronger Than Pretty. And I watched the trailer. I highly recommend you folks check out the trailer. I'll have information as soon as I can get it on. I believe I may have sent that, but he's kind of hush-hush on a little stuff with it. Because I think what's happened sometimes is people go to these film festivals with especially a strong film like this. It looks really strong and well done. And they can't tell you a lot because things happen at the film festival. Somebody sees this, and the next thing you know, it's got a distribution deal or something. So what they do is they keep it under wraps, the full length or where it's going to be, where you can see it and everything. Because right now they're probably working on some deals for it. So
So you got an exclusive on this, right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I'm not sure where else he's got this out at as far as radio or TV or anything. But it's, as a matter of fact, here's how exclusive it is. It's going to be in Variety magazine.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
And but I didn't have a date on that either. But he did mention that, and I think I'm okay to just say.
Well, you just did, so I guess it's okay, huh?
I'll hear from him if not. Because there was stuff. He did, say, look, we can't say this or that, and I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just do whatever, you want me to do. But anyway, it is. It's a big exclusive, folks. It just screened last night at the Sundance Film Festival. Check it out. Stronger Than Pretty. And we will try to get, the information on where you can find the film. But watch the trailer. I've watched it a couple of times.
And you can really find that trailer on What's the Story and or go to my Facebook page.
There we go.
There you go.
So that's the big exclusive for this. I'll tell you a few things that are going on with my entertainment world. I just did a voiceover tonight for a new show that American Hearts Radio is putting out. This ties perfectly in with this. It's called Hollywood South, and it's hosted by Dan Glazer, who you've heard of, and you and Dennis several times have talked about him. He does the Comics on Parole web TV show. So now this is going to be a new show called Hollywood South, and it's going to be about the film industry in Atlanta, Georgia, because it is growing really, really big. And he's going to have actors, directors, and everything on his show. He's got he knows some folks. He knows some movers and shakers in Atlanta. And so I just did the announcer part of the show, and I might have to redo it. I don't know. They're sending it to Dan right now to see if he likes it, and if he does, then you'll hear my voice opening the show, and I'll definitely slide all that to you, Janice, so people can check that out as well. It's called Hollywood South.
Excellent. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
I'm on my way to Birmingham this week, folks. I'll be performing at a country club there in Birmingham.
All right. Well, we're going to have to wrap this up. This is the end of today's What's the Story? We're here every week on Mondays now from 3 to 4, followed by Bookhound. Thank you, Brian, so much for being here every week with BTS Entertainment Corner. You always bring some good stories to us.